Hello there, friends. Don't you worry, there will be a Shadows of Brimstone playthrough coming through soon. But for right now, you might have this awesome game like I do called Fantasy Realms, and it plays 2 to 6 players, but you're by yourself. Here is the solo play. Welcome to the solo variant of Fantasy Realms. If you don't know about Fantasy Realms, it's a game where people score points with cards, what they have in their hand at the end of the game. So basically, everything is worth so many points. Like this card is worth 4, 35, but there'll be modifications on here. Like this one here, the Shield of Keth gives you a bonus of 15 with any one leader that you have in your hand. But it says or, so it's an either or, you can get plus 40 with both a leader and the Sword of Keth. So that's pretty good. So this could potentially be a 44-point card on its own. But this may trigger other cards to score with it because it has, a suit, this is called an artifact. Sorry about the zoom up there. But in the main game, everybody either draws a card from the top of the deck, then they have to discard a card to an open pile. So for instance, the discard pile is all open where everybody can have it. And so you can either draw from the top of the deck or someone's previously discarded card, even maybe one that you've discarded before. And when there's 10 cards in a discard, everybody adds up the points in their hands, and la-di-da, the game's over. But anyway, this is a solo variant from somebody on BGG I read, and it works out pretty good. It got some decent praise. This is a couple years back when this game came out. I think this was, 2018 or something? I can't remember exactly. But this is still a great little game that only uses, like 60 cards or so. So what happens is, in this game, this is a Tale of Two Kingdoms. So what you're going to do is, you're going to take 3 cards off the top of the pile, and then you're going to look at them. And what you're going to do is, you're going to put 1 card in each one of your kingdoms, and you've seen kind of this mechanic in other games. But like, let's say I wanted to put the bell tower over here. So it says it's plus 15 with any one wizard. So I probably eventually want to add a wizard to that. And then my other kingdom, this one's worth 27 points. But it's got a penalty. This card is blanked, which means it's nothing unless I have at least 1 flame. So I need to have at least a flame. And I'm going to discard this one, which is the Collector, which normally is a good card to have because it gives you all kind of cool bonuses. But that just goes to the discard pile, which doesn't affect us anymore. And I thought of an interesting variant would be to take the score in the discard pile just to see what it was. Well, anyway, you're going to continue this. So you're going to do this up to, I think you have 7 cards in your hand. So you do this like 7 rounds. And so you'll take 3 cards. You'll choose one. Okay, so this guy needs a wizard over here. And this guy gets bonuses for stuff. So maybe I'll play him here. I still need a flame over here. This guy gets bonuses with beasts, and it clears the penalties for beasts. So if beasts come up, this would be a good card. This one gets plus 10 for each army. So that one's pretty good, but minus 5. So I just stay away from leaders. That's other leaders. So anyway, I'll do that. Showing each card as I play them out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of do this really quickly to draft through the cards here. Okay. Ooh, this one gets a magic 1 plus 25 with any one wizard, and I have at least 1 wizard here, so that'll be a good card for that. This one says I get 10 for each army, but this gets minus 2 for each land, but that's going to be a perfect card to play there, I think. Oh, and there's the Sword of Keth, which goes good with the Shield of Keth if you can get it. Okay, what else do I got here? Let me keep my 2 kingdoms over here. So let's see. This one gives me... Did I have one with beasts in it? Okay, so in this hand here, I realized I had the Basilisk, which is 35 points, but it's not good with this kingdom over here because it blanks all my armies leaders, which I have, but I don't have any armies leaders or beasts over here, so that'll be a good one to put with this kingdom. And this one is worth 3 points, bonus, warlord. I don't have any of those things. I think I'll discard this. I mean, I get a little bit of a negative here with the Empress by having the Princess, but it's plus 8 with each army, and I already have an army, so in the end that's worth positive good points there, so that's working there. Now at the end of everything, if I hadn't said this, I talk and forget sometimes, that you will get you will score both of these, and then your score will actually be which kingdom has the least amount of points. So let me draw. 3 new cards as we go into round 5 here and see if I can find something good for us. Ooh, World Tree, plus 50 if every non-blank card is a different suit. Well, that's happening here. That's not happening here, so maybe here, but I may be forced into a Mirage. Just lets me duplicate something, but I'm going to stay away from the complex card right now. So let's see, this is another army, -8 unless with at least 1 leader. So this is perfect for over here. And I'm going to take a chance. This is worth at least 2 points here. But as long as I don't duplicate any card, unless I have a ability to blank it, then that'll be worth an extra 50, which is pretty good. All right, so I got 2 more rounds left. I draw 3 cards. And let's see what we got here. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to skip the Doppelganger. Actually, a pretty powerful card. I didn't even realize I picked up the Necromancer. I was trying to stay away from a little more of the complex play just to add stuff up faster, but that allows me to grab something out of here, which is pretty cool. Okay, so a Flood blanks all armies and lands and mounts, so that is not good for here. This blanks all armies, lands. Ooh, this would blank a land if I keep it over here. Oh, maybe I should take the Necromancer now. Plus 15 for each other weather. Let's see, Doppelganger may duplicate the name, base strength, suit, and penalty, but not bonus of any one of the cards. So there might be something where I can duplicate the name and the suit of any other card in my hand. It says may, but you know what? Whew. I may grab that here just because everything else is negative, and I can say, nope, I'm not going to duplicate anything, and that would still make my bonus tree worth bonus 50. So that's kind of like splitting the points there. Kind of dangerous, but this draw is a little rough. This one definitely cannot go over here. So this is worth just a straight 4-up points here. But if my last card is a weather, then it'll be, well, I have 1 weather here. That's great. This card is blanked. Unless with at least 1 flame. Oh, I need to draw a flame to kick this in, If not, this kingdom is going to be hurting up here. All right. So we are going to, oh, I got a flame. Plus 100 with the Book of Change. Now, I'm not going to get that, but at least I get a flame, which activates my spoke, which gives me a bonus there. So I think I have to put that there. Okay, and this card is a weather and an army. I think I have a card that hurts armies, or do I over here? This one's for 15 -2, and this one is blanks all floods, -5 for each army. So I don't have a flame. I do have a beast. So that'd be worth 25. This would be worth 25 with these here. Because I don't have, let's see, blanks all floods. I don't have a flood. That's good. Okay. -5 for each army. No armies. 1 beast. No flame in this one. And no leader in this one. Okay, so that one's only going to be -5, so that should be worth 25 points. And that would also kick off my World Tree, even though I'm going to use that not to score anything. And so that one gets discarded there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now all I got to do is choose a card with my Necromancer, and then we'll add up the 2 scores, and then see what I said. At the end of the game, you may take 1 card, 1 enemy. So the only thing I can really take off of this card would be a wizard. There's a wizard in there that I could use. Oh, but it wouldn't be different. So I'm not going to use the Necromancer's ability because I'm trying to keep the World Tree up, because no wizard's going to be worth more than that, I don't think. Unless it gave me some great. There's 2 wizards plus 9 for each beast. So that'd only be 18. So that's not better than 25. Plus 10. I don't think that helps. See, plus 10 if 3 different cards. What does that say? Plus 10. Okay, plus 10 if 3 different cards in the same suit, which I wouldn't have. Plus 40 if, okay, so this is all cards in the same. So this is all about having, I guess, the same. That's why he's a collector. He's collecting the same. So those will not help me. All right, so I'm going to step aside real quick, and what I'll do is I'm going to kind of spread these out. We'll say Kingdom 1 and Kingdom 2, and I'm going to add up the score real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the top row ended up being 141 points, and the bottom row ended up being 164 points. And like I said, I could have did the math wrong because I didn't use my app, but I just kind of played the cards and, add them up, which is how we do it anyway. There's a big score pad, but I don't usually use that. So that's my score, 141. This is the highest score I've ever had. I've never had over 99 before in my first 3 plays, so I'm kind of proud of this. If this is right, I'll probably double check it later. Well, anyway, this is how you play the solo version of Fantasy Realms, and it's kind of a competition with yourself to continually trying to get high scores. But there are tough choices to make of what do you discard, what do you keep in each city, because you could just really overload one city, which I've done in the past, and the other other kingdom suffers. And so yeah, it's just a very quick, fun choice. You play it like 3 times, and you can put it away. But it's a nice little time killer. But anyway, that's how you do it. Take care of yourself and have a beautiful day.